Okay, welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. The Collegiate Gathering is an organization for the National Collegiate Gospel Choral Union, formerly known as the South Carolina Student Choral Union Collegiate. And then there's the Acoustic Cafe. And let me tell you who's going to tell us all about that. Darrell Ravenel, founder of the National Collegiate Gospel Choral Union, and Timothy Grant, Assistant Dean of Student Clubs and Organizations. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here on Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, what's going to happen this year at the Collegiate Gathering?
Well, this year, it has been such a tremendous, first of all, thank you for allowing us to be a part. We are just glad to be in the community with such a great opportunity for students around the state, and just seeing all of the gospel choirs coming together, these educators, these young people coming together just to worship the Lord and just to give God praise, and just to see the level of community, the level of coming together, the level of partnership. We're just excited to have these students to be here this weekend.
And how long have you been doing this?
We actually started, if we go back to the old days at the Abundant Life Tabernacle AME Zion Church in 92, 93, at the time where Pastor Brian Moore was the pastor and now bishop. But it has been awesome from that time. And then 2015, we started back, spoke with a few of the advisors throughout the state, and we said, hey, let's do it again. And here we are. Since 2015, it's been going strong. We've been growing every year. Last year, we had over 400 delegates that were there, so it's been tremendous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Timothy, what is your role in all of this?
Well, as the Assistant Dean for Student Clubs and Organizations at Charleston Southern University, the One Accord Gospel Choir of Charleston Southern falls under my direction. So I play as the host and logistical manager and the financial director to make sure we stay in the black and that everything goes well. And Charleston Southern is a Christian university that allows students to live out their faith and integrate their faith and learning. So it's a joy to have the Collegiate Gathering there, and we're looking for a high time in the Lord where Jesus is glorified.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the concert series on Friday and Saturday night. What can we expect?
You're going to see approximately 15 colleges both nights, on Friday night and on Saturday evening. It is free to the public. I'm excited. I have to put this plug in for Charleston Southern University Gospel Choir, One Accord Gospel Choir, that has been truly instrumental in putting all of this together. And these young people have been working. It's student-led. We are just here being the cheerleaders, making sure that that they know that we're here to support them. But the colleges that are going to be there, from Coastal Carolina University to Winthrop, all the colleges, different colleges throughout the state, coming together on Friday night to sing. On Saturday night, they're going to be singing. On Saturday night, we're going to have, not only they're going to be singing individually, but we're going to have them all come together as a mass choir, all hundreds of them coming together, and we're just going to have a great time.
Okay. Now, what happens in the sessions and the workshops?
The sessions and the workshops, one of the components of this conference is that we want to have a balance where we can see of course, the spiritual enrichment side, but also be able to impart into them as they are going into their communities once they graduate. Many of our students that are part of the Collegiate Gathering, they are getting information from financial enrichment, spiritual enrichment as well, talking about how to deal with stress as a student, because there is some stress in studying.
Yes.
But it's just a lot of fun to see how they're getting information, they're taking it back to their schools and utilizing them on their campuses.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the Collegiate Acoustic Cafe. What is that all about?
Well, that's during lunchtime on Saturday, and it's in our dining hall where the students are allowed to display their talents. They get up and sing together. We worship together, and it's a great atmosphere while they're having great food. And it's a joyous atmosphere. I might even sing this year.
Whoa! Okay, and who was invited to this event?
Well, this is for those who are registered. This is an intimate opportunity for the colleges just to be themselves. We actually give We actually give little small scholarships to them for those that are there. And we also do a lot of intimate talking with them. But the main thing is for them just to enjoy a fellowship, enjoy time of just being college students.
And the public comes to what?
The public is free to the public on Friday evening, which starts at 7 p.m. And on Saturday starts at 6:30 p.m. It is free to the public, those concert series.
Okay, so if someone wants more information about this event, where do they go?
Well, you can go, of course, go on to our our Facebook page, which is Collegiate Gathering. You also can call area code 843-345-9153 to get more information.
Okay, well, Collegiate Gathering.
Yes.
And I think it's a wonderful event. I've heard people talk about it. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it, and you know, fake social media tells everything.
Everything.
And it appears to me that every year it gets bigger and bigger.
It does. It does. We got some great things. We got even some community involvement that we're doing with the colleges this year. We're excited about that. We have a program called REACH, where we're actually going into the communities, the colleges, hundreds of college students around the state. We're going into the communities and giving back, along with our initiative called Real Talk, where we are, where some of the advisors, we're partnering together, and we're going to these colleges and having a more intimate time.
Okay.
In the second semester or in the spring semesters. So we're excited about it. It's growing, and it is definitely being a blessing to our future.
Okay, well, we wish you a great time at the Collegiate Gathering, November 2nd and 3rd, Charleston Southern University. Friday, November 2nd, concert is at 7 p.m. in Lightsey Chapel. Saturday, November 3rd, sessions and workshops in various locations on the campus. The Collegiate Acoustic Cafe, 12:15 p.m. in the cafeteria. The general session is at 1:30 p.m. in Lightsey Chapel. Concert 6:30 p.m. in Lightsey Chapel. For more information, visit them on their Facebook page. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You don't bounce around Charleston.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, coming up next, the Charleston Jazz Club presents their 9th annual Jazz Jam. More about it after this break.